me fix my hair, folks. I think I'm live. I think I got everything set up right here. I'm shooting on the backward facing camera, what have you. All right, so I don't know if I'm live. Somebody give me a comment. Let me know if we're live here. All right, Cookie Monster. All right, so I see Cookie Monster right there. Folks, I want to say good morning from the Philippines. Last night was like a low-key night for me. And folks, hey, I see a lot of people coming. And those comments are flashing by so fast. So good morning to everybody. And I'm going to try to look at this on my laptop so I can try to see some of the comments and actually read them. I'm not sure if it's going to work here. But hey, good morning from the Philippines. I hope the audio is okay. So what I need to do is go to my laptop here, see if there's a live chat box. Why can't I see? Okay, all right, now I can see the live chat box. So let me just get set up here, folks. Okay, the audio sounds pretty good. You know, it's crazy. The audio, for some reason, sounds better on the FaceTime camera than it does on the, the front-facing 4K camera. Okay, cool. So if any issues with the audio or with the technical side, somebody let me know so I try to fix this shit. Yeah. So last night, folks, I had a low-key night. I was like up against a wall. I faded out last night. Midnight, I had to get some sleep. Me and my boy Crazy Mike been rolling pretty strong. Shit, over the past couple days, we got our asses handed to us in the fucking poker room over here. Learned a pretty good lesson about poker. Is that what I observed is that me and Mike were the only two drunks at the table, and we happened to be the only two people that lost all our money at the table. So I like to play blackjack drunk, and I can usually play all night. But I don't think poker's not a game that you can play drunk with 5 other card sharks that are absolutely stone cold sober. They're gonna take your money. I've never been a poker player, so I'm learning as I go. All right, so let's just take a look at the numbers here. All right, man, we got 60 people on here, folks. Wonderful. All right, so let me get down to business here. All right, now look, when my channel is starting to take off, whatever. I'm going platinum, like I've said a million times. I'm going platinum. But now I got so many comments coming across. It's like trying to read 4 books a day. But a buddy of mine, J-Dog, give a shout out to the J-Dog, bro. Because he hit me up yesterday, and he said, yo, bro, did you see this comment from this dude talking about his wife busting him out? He was watching the bikini contest. I said, no, man, I didn't see that. And he researched it and brought it up. And this is one of the funniest, and it's clean, it's good, clean content, right? So this is safe for work. It was so funny that I couldn't read it. And I said, I don't even know if I can read this on the air. I read it a couple times to try to cool it down where I don't laugh so much, but just funny as shit, and it gave me a topic to talk about today, right? So this comment is from a bro named Steve Elliott. And Steve leaves his comment on the bikini contest video. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. And the first part is just small talk. He sounds like a pretty cool dude. But he says the other day, I was drunk as hell, sipping on my Jack and Coke, watching you on YouTube on my 75-inch smart TV with surround sound blasting to the max. And hey, whoever just gave that super chat money, holy shit, thank you very much. Before I end this, I'll go back. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. So, all right, so just to set the stage, this dude's in his easy chair, in his own living room. He got this big screen TV. He probably just got in from work. He's got his stereo fucking blasting, and he's gonna kick back and watch this bikini contest, right? So, he says, the wife went fucking bananas when she walked in the room, seeing me drink and smoke this big ass cigar, puffing like the devil himself. So this dude is just in his living room, got his shit blasting, he's fucking smoking a big cigar, drinking a Jack and Coke, and he's getting ready for this bikini contest. I mean, what man wouldn't, right? So he said, I was so lit up from drinking Jack and Coke that I didn't have a fucking care in the world other than to watch that video. All the other noise around me, I just tuned the fuck out, even while the old lady was bitching to stop smoking my cigar and lower the speakers. Now I think every man in the world, especially from America, you can relate to this, right? Been working your ass off all day, you come home, hit that easy chair for a moment of relaxation, pop a top on a beer, you know, and this dude probably don't smoke in the house at all, but you know, he had a few Jack and Cokes, so fuck, he fires up a big ass cigar, toking it up, about to watch this contest. I think the only thing that I heard my wife say was, I want a divorce. Then I said, okay, baby doll, right after this video ends. Then I mumbled something about, I'll take contestant number 6 after the divorce. The fucking look on my wife's face was priceless, especially when she saw me looking at contestant number 6 on that big ass TV. Holy shit. All right, somebody just sent some super chat money. Oh shit. All right, thanks brother, I appreciate that, man. All right, so we were laughing so hard because this is a situation that everybody, especially in America, UK, Australia, you can put yourself in, right? And this is like the breakdown why marriages don't work and why relationships don't work. And there's no understanding between the husband and the wife. There's absolutely no understanding at all. And so, you know, Steve, that's the gold medal comment, right? Of the day, of the few days, whatever. And so it's just like, you know, I want to ask all my female viewers out there, okay, if you're on here, what the hell is wrong with a man coming home after working a 10-hour shift, sitting in traffic for an hour to work, an hour back? Okay, maybe you had a hard day too, I got it. But what is wrong with the man, the king of the castle, coming and plopping down in his easy chair, cracking open a beer? And if he so desires to flip on that big screen TV that he paid for and blast that surround sound that he paid for and watch a damn bikini contest, and maybe there's typically no smoking in the house, but he has a few drinks and decides to fucking fire up a big cigar. What's wrong with that? That's that man's house. That's the king of that fucking castle. That man pays the bills there. Now look, nobody likes cigarette smoke, cigar smoke, you know, embedded in the fucking curtains and the furniture. I got it. But guess what? That man paid for them curtains. He paid for that carpet. And if he wants to fire up a fucking cigar and fucking drop his fucking ashes down on the goddamn rug that you got at, you know, fucking Walmart on clearance, he paid for that shit. So it's like, why can't we have a little respect for the king of the castle? Okay, he's watching a bikini contest. He's not watching midget porn while your parents are over trying to have dinner. Okay, it's a bikini contest. He's watching comedy. And you're gonna bitch at him? Why would you bitch at the guy? Listen, the dude Oh shit. Thanks for that super chat money. Who is that? Joe Fury? Appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. So, number one, let's break this down. Number one, the man is present. Okay, now all the single moms out there, who got 1, 2, 3 kids, whatever you got, single mom, where the dude ran away, they ain't got no dude up in the house to bitch at, right? So this man right here, any man who's in his easy chair, number one, he's present, right? That's the first sign of like a show of force, right? He's just being present. He's not out at the strip club. He's not out, giving all his overtime money to some stripper named Patience over at fucking Magic City. The dude's home. Okay, he's not out whining and dining his secretary down at fucking Outback. He can't pay the credit card bill. All right, respect that man, because he's big enough of a king and a man to, number one, stay at home, and number two, fire up a big fucking cigar and puff it like the devil himself in his own living room. So Steve's wife, I want a divorce. Good, get the hell out. Get the hell out. Or if you want this house, you can have this fucking house, because I'll go over and get me a fucking studio apartment, and I'll be the king of that fucking studio. And I'll fire up a big fatty anytime I want to. And guess what? Nobody's gonna bitch at me. You can be the king of this fucking mansion. I'll be the king of that fucking studio down there. That's the way it is. I'll be running hoes in and out of there like fucking cattle. And you think a hoe's gonna tell me not to light up a big fucking cigar and puff on it like the devil myself? That's not gonna happen. So to Steve's wife, number one, you need to appreciate the fact that Steve is at home. He's at home. He's not running around on you. He's not, fucking spending money on other girls. He had a bottle of Jack Daniels and a fucking cigar, and he turned on the TV. All right. Shit, more super chat money. Thanks, West T. I don't even try your last name, bro. I don't want to mess it up, but man, thank you very much for that. So she needs to be very appreciative. Thank you, John Doe. Thank you very much. I'll have a few beers. So to Steve's wife, I don't know what your name is, but if you're watching this, you need to be thankful that that dude is there. He's present. He's paying the bills. And watching a bikini contest, that is no harm, no foul. Now, if you guys have a shitty sex life, you know what else you're gonna get out of that? He might get all worked up after drinking a couple Jack and Cokes, smoking that fucking cigar, watching all them bikinis. And you might get some love tonight, girl. I mean, you might get hammered out like a fucking porn star, like you haven't had in years. You see all the positive shit that's going down here? So even if Steve gets rip-roaring drunk and hooping and hollering in that easy chair, okay, he's at home. What's he gonna do? What's the worst he gonna do? Pass out, spill a drink? You have to help him to the bedroom? Okay, would you rather him be at a strip club getting drunk, drive up out of there, get a fucking DUI and cost you 10 grand? See, I don't get it. Women, my lady friends, if you want to stay married, if you want that dude to stay around, you got to treat that gentleman like a king. Or you have to give him an incentive to come straight home from work. You have to give him a reason to want to fucking be home. And it's called treat him like a king. And if you treat that man like a king, he's going to treat you like a queen. It's reciprocal. $5 from Tom. Thank you very much, my friend. And like I said, it flicked so quick. Let me go back over here. I'll have to go back through it in a second here. Listen. Ladies, treat your husband, your boyfriend like a king. Because I'm going to tell you this. It's a lot easier. It's like business. It's a lot easier to keep an existing customer happy than it is to find a new customer. Okay? That's just the way it is. It's a lot easier to keep your husband happy than it is to get a divorce and go try to find a new dude. Because a new dude might be some psycho that beats the shit out of you every day. All right? I mean, marriage is like a box of chocolates, right? You don't know what you're going to get till you marry that motherfucker. So, that's just a couple thoughts that I had to kick off this conversation. And I talk about this in my book. Many of you don't know, I wrote a couple books, right? And I'm shitty at self-promotion. I'm starting to learn the trade, but, you know, I wrote a couple books, and my second book's called The King's Chronicles, How to Escape the Wrath. Oh, 20 bucks from Philippine Bounds. Thank you, man. I will drink a couple beers in your honor, my friend. But the name of my book is The King's Chronicles, How to Escape the Wrath of American Women and Live Like a King. Now, a lot of things that I do, they are to benefit my fellow man, because there are plenty of groups out there supporting women all over the world. All right, there's special groups, special projects, special grant money, whatever. You don't find many motherfuckers trying to support or help the average dude, right? So a lot of what I do, a lot of why I share my life, a lot of why I wrote The King's Chronicles was to try to help my fellow man, and especially the younger generation, to avoid the same mistakes that me and my friends have made. And so me and the J-Dog, Pablo Escobar, we decided to share some of our stories in The King's Chronicles about, you know, just our lives. And if you haven't read the book, it's on Amazon. I should have put a link down in the description, but hell, you search my name, shit. I got an Amazon author page. Go to my website, markblackard.com. There's a link there. So, in the book, it's written for men, but it's also basically a handbook for women. It's like if a woman gets a copy of The King's Chronicles, it's like getting the battle plans of the other side. If she'd take that book and realize what we're talking about, her husband would never leave her, you know. But, you know, the ladies that see the title of my book, you know, they think I'm just a old bastard, you know, and I don't really care. But ladies, if you want a roadmap, okay, you read my book, The King's Chronicles, and it'll tell you how to keep your man. All you gotta do is listen to our frustrations, and you'll learn. And I'm gonna tell you this. After a dude has worked for 10 hours a fucking day and he comes home in his easy chair, he does not want to be bitched at. If you bitch at him for any reason, when that man comes home and kicks back in that easy chair, you know what he's gonna do tomorrow? He's gonna start thinking of reasons or excuses or opportunities not to go straight home. And there's temptations all around. You know, the guy's like, hey man, I got an extra ticket to the game, or hey man, we're going to the strip club, you wanna go? Well, guess what? If in Steve's mind, he knows tomorrow he's gonna come home, he can't sit in his own fucking easy chair and relax because his wife's gonna bitch at his ass. He's not going straight home. He's headed to the fucking strip club with the boys. All right, he's going to the game. He's gonna fucking, you know, get up on Tinder and see if he can fucking hook up with some hoochie. All right, don't bitch at the king when he's in that easy chair, because that's his throne. All right, so moving right along with another comment. All right, and this comment here, this is coming from, let's see, what's her name? I may screw this up, I gotta find it here. From a lady named Mary. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna start out, Mary Loretta, let me give you a shout out. And, you know, you came off with these comments, but actually my response I thought was appropriate to tie into, you know, poor Steve in his easy chair over there. So Mary starts out, she says, you sir, are a drunken, washed out, narcissistic American man, unworthy of any woman, American or from any place. And this was on my $28 a month beach condo video, right? You know, a lot of you guys are coming in on that video, and you stick around and check out other videos. So Mary watches my $28 tour my little beach condo, and within 10 minutes assesses me to be drunken, washed up, unworthy. Okay, whatever, Mary. So we go on down the line, and some people hit Mary back, with the comments, whatever. And then Mary comes up with some more hatred. He's an uneducated person. You don't know what a healthy relationship is. And now we get into what's relevant here. I was married to a bastard like that for 32 years, madly in love in the beginning with kids. I now help people try to escape these relationships. So, in 10 minutes of me just showing her around my room, she's already assessed the fact that she needs to help my wife get out of this relationship, right? So Mary's like a fucking psychic, goddamn see around corners and shit, So I respond back. I said, Mary, we have a lot in common. I help men escape the wrath of American women and live like kings. So, damn, that's almost the title of the book I wrote. So Mary don't want to go away. All right, Mary, I'll play with you for a minute. She says, I have a wonderful man. My second marriage, you could not and do not even compare, to her second marriage. So here's the deal. Now, of course, I'm in the entertainment business, but I'm serious with this comment. And I'm just fucking with Mary, but basically this comment should have went to Steve's wife, to the lady who is yakking this dude in the easy chair, smoking a fucking cigar like the devil himself, right? I said, Mary, why is he letting you run wild and chat with me on YouTube? Oh shit, big money. Damn, big money Benny back in the house. Benny the Mac from Australia. Big money Benny, dude, welcome back. Everybody thought you was in jail on them stolen credit cards, man. Shit. Welcome back, Benny. Man, good to have you, bro. So, I said, Mary, Mary, you're on here spewing out hatred when you could be making that dog a sandwich and bringing him a cold beer. You're obviously not treating him like a king, but maybe by your third marriage, you will have learned some lessons. Stay here on my channel and you might learn a few things about how to keep a man. All right, so these are my directions to Steve's wife and to Mary. All right, now run along and make that guy a sandwich. Bologna, 2 slices of cheddar, some mayo, mustard, lettuce, and a big fat slice of tomato. Now cut that thing in half from corner to corner. Okay, from corner to corner, that's what we call preaching style. Don't cut the square. You got to corner to corner to make that thing look like a triangle, right? Now I'm a redneck. I grew up in Mississippi. We used to call that preaching style. So you cut that dog sandwich preaching style. Now make sure you sprinkle some sour cream and onion chips around that plate and bring that dog 2 napkins. Because when he's trying to change the fucking remote and he's eating them sour cream and onion fucking chips, you don't want him to get that sour cream and onion grease on the remote. So bring him 2 napkins, make sure he keep his fingers clean when he's changing the channel on that big screen. So take that to the man in the easy chair with a cold beer. And while you serve this up, don't interrupt his game. Don't interrupt his show. Don't interrupt his game. Say nothing, Mary. Say nothing. When you serve the king that fucking bologna sandwich with that cold beer and them sour cream and onion chips and them 2 napkins, I want you to say absolutely nothing. Okay? It should be more quiet than a fucking Prius when you drop that fucking sandwich off in that dog's lap, Mary. It's the same for you, Steve's wife. After you drop that sandwich off, I want you to go back to your duties in the kitchen or wherever. Don't even think about running that damn vacuum cleaner and fucking up his game. You go back in the kitchen, don't be rattling no dishes. If you're rattling dishes, you're interrupting that man's ability to concentrate on that game or on that bikini contest or whatever he chooses to watch. I don't give a shit if he's watching midget porn. Goddamn, Benny the Mac. Oh my God. All right. All right, man. Benny said he don't want to see this Dr. Phil stuff. But don't worry, Benny. There can be some more TNA coming on the weekend, my friend. I assure you. But ladies, after 20 minutes in that kitchen of being quiet as a mouse, you go back, you get that dirty plate from your man, and you bring him another cold beer, scoop up them napkins, wipe off his remote control in case he got a little sour cream and onion grease on that bad boy. And then get the fuck out of there. Don't bother him. Okay? Now, that's my advice right there. That's some simple advice. It's detailed in the King's Chronicles, more in depth about how a man should be treated in his kingdom. He is the king of that castle. Well, let me rephrase that. He should be the king of that castle. But the problem in America is that there are very few kings. There are very few men in America that get treated like kings. And the reason that your wife or your girlfriend is not treating you like a king is because you don't fucking act like a king. Okay? You act like you got no fucking nuts. You think a woman's gonna respect you if every time there's a decision, you know, you tell your kids, go ask your mom. No, motherfucker, you're the king. You make the fucking decisions. Act like a goddamn king, and your wife will treat you like a king. It's that simple. It's reciprocal, right? It's called understanding, perspectives. Maybe you learned something from this little, off these little 2 comments here. Or maybe these comments that are flashing by and folks are just, I'm fucking honored. But literally, they're flashing by so quick, it's hard to keep up. It's like I gotta look at it and pick one out. But I'd like to know what everybody thinks on the subject, you know. I mean, ladies, do you really think that if your man works 12 hours a day and comes home, that he should immediately fucking start doing some work? Or do you think he deserves to be able to kick back in his easy chair and you start catering to that dog? Because he pays the bills. He pays the bills. You know, if you don't pay the bills, nothing happens. If that dog don't go to work, nothing happens. If that dog gets a girlfriend on the side, you're losing money. Your life is gonna decline. It's much easier to make him a bologna sandwich. Step 1. Step 2, bring him a beer. Step 3, shut the fuck up. That's the way it is. All right, so I'm looking at myself on the laptop now, and I'm gonna go over here to some of these comments. And let me try to start from the top here. So let me give some shout outs. All right, let's see. All right, Wes gave some super chat money. What's up, Wes? All right, John Doe. And I don't know if this thing is going back up to the top. I'm assuming it does. Okay. All right, Damien. Okay, Outlaw says I'm not mentally sane to see a doctor. Is that outlaw or what the? Curb law. So curb law. Motherfucker, I am crazy. All right, I am crazy. And you know what? This morning I am stone cold fucking sober. All right, I'm sober as a fucking judge right now. I haven't had a drink since 10 o'clock last night. I slept for a good 6 solid hours. You know, in between knocking out some ass 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night. But I did get some sleep. I am stone cold sober. All right, $10 from the Shadow Paladin. Cool, man. I certainly appreciate that, my friend. So yeah, I'm crazy. I'm crazy as a fucking shithouse rat. But no, I'm not drunk right now. I'm stone cold sober. I'm sipping on a Coke this morning because I got business to take care of this morning. Damien L. What advice would you give someone who just turned 18 and is just getting started making a life for himself? Damien, get yourself a passport. Okay? Get yourself a passport and open up the entire world as your opportunity. Because you take a dumb country fuck like me, most of my family members, a lot of them still have never left the state. A lot of them haven't left a 30, 50-mile radius in their life. And that's just the way you're brought up to think. So like moving, if you live in Texas and you're gonna move to Florida, most Americans think that's a huge move, right? They're scared. Listen, the United States is a small fucking slice of what the world has to offer. And I'm not saying that I'm just saying this. Okay, you want to open up as many opportunities as you can and open your eyes that there are other ways and there are other avenues. There's other places to make money. There are other cultures. There are other women around the world. Get yourself a passport, number one. Save some money, you know, fucking deliver pizzas at night, do whatever you gotta do, save some money and take a trip anywhere else in the world. Okay, I happen to be a Southeast Asia player. But 10 years ago, I was a Central America player. I could have very easily settled down in Guatemala. I love that place. I mean, I love it down there. Fucking beautiful country, beautiful people. I like Mexico. But the point is, like, when I grew up, all of these places were in a fucking book that I would never see because I was poor. But with a little bit of hustle, especially these days, with a little bit of hustle, you can make some extra money. Go get your passport. It's like, what, 100-something bucks? Okay, it's a real simple process to get it. And then you save enough money to take a trip. And I don't care if you just take a trip to Mexico, man. Get on a goddamn Greyhound bus, go to the border, walk across that son of a bitch and roam around in Mexico for a month. And it will open your eyes to a little bit more of what the entire world has to offer. And you may go to these places and say, fuck that, I love the United States, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna open this business, whatever. But in this short sentence, the first piece of advice I would give you is to get a passport and travel and just expand your mind, that there's more to life than, you know, Redneckville, Alabama. You know, and I'm not being smart ass shit. I'm from the backwoods of Mississippi originally. I grew up in a trailer on a dirt road. When I was a kid, I just, you know, looking at National Geographic magazines, it was a fucking dream, okay? I'm living that dream. You know, that's the way it is. So get a passport, man. That's my first advice to you. Get a passport and take a trip anywhere. And then you go from there. All right, so let's go. Let's see. Okay, John Doe, surprised my live stream is stable. Okay, I learned some lessons. You know, I'm a YouTube idiot, and I'm an older dude, so I don't know all this shit about social media and how to run this stuff. And what I thought I was doing, I thought it was better if I shot on the 4K camera to bring you better quality in the highest setting or whatever. And basically what I was doing, I was making the quality too high, which was like screwing up. It wasn't enough bandwidth, so I was making the quality even worse by trying to make it better. You know, see the irony in that. And a couple of subscribers, commenters, you guys said, look, dude, shoot with the damn FaceTime camera. You know, it's a lower resolution. It doesn't matter. It's going to come out with a better video. And so I took their advice, and now I can actually see myself, and I can actually see your comments coming by. Now the downside is going to be when I'm shooting the bikini contest, I'll flip it around and I won't be able to see the ladies in frame. So there's pros and cons to it, you know. And also, I'm sitting right underneath the router, so I think I had a lot of you know, hard lessons learned about how to screw up a live stream. So I'm right under the router, shooting with the FaceTime. I've got the laptop open so I can actually read your comments. Because if you ever do a live stream, these things just pop on the left side of your iPhone and they disappear. So they're just blah, 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 blah. It's useless. You can't see them. So I'm on my laptop now, kind of scrolling through here. Charles, okay, this dude says, King Marcos, you were Charles motherfucking Bronson and Al Bundy rolled into a nice tight Cohiba, brother. Love. All right, man. That's funny as shit, dude. I appreciate that. All right, Nicholas wants to see more food. All right, we can do that. And how do I treat my wife? Like a queen? I absolutely do. I absolutely do. My definition of normal and the way we live may not be yours. Kerblaw, I guess Kerblaw, okay. Yeah, I treat my wife like a queen. All right, but my lifestyle is not the same as yours. Okay, let me let you in on a little secret, my friends. Okay, I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. I don't subscribe to your religion. Okay, I have my own religion. I have my own culture. I do my own thing. So, you know, my wife and my girlfriend are up in the room right now fucking chilling. Now, most of you, that's very shocking. Okay? But to my Afghan friends, by law in Afghanistan, they can have 4 wives. They can have 4 wives in Afghanistan. That's by law and by culture. And it's a cultural norm. The wives don't get jealous. They get along. That's the norm. So a lot of people want to look at me and say, well, okay, you know, you got multiple girls, you got a wife, you got a girlfriend, you got hoochies coming and going. I live my own culture. I have my own fucking religion. It's called Jack Daniels and Pussy. For anybody who wants to know and to join my church. All right? All right, war sausage. Most men are not men anymore. Same for women. Oh, fuck, man, the comment went too fast. Thank you very much for that money. And you're right, most men are, especially in the West, they're not men anymore. The culture has changed, and that's part of, you know, why people are shooting up fucking schools. I'll talk about that subject later. But bro, I live my own culture. And basically what you're saying by judging me is you want me to live exactly like you. Now, number one, why do you care? Why do you get pissed off because, you know, I'm laid up with 2 or 3 bitches and getting drunk every day, and you think that the idea of a perfect union is 1 man, 1 woman with everything is equal. You can think that, dude. Live your life. Live your life any way you want to. But I'm gonna tell you this, dog. You don't have the fucking right to judge me. I don't give you that right. You don't have the right, the authority, the fucking privilege, okay? There is nothing, and this live stream may be cooked because of an incoming fucking phone call. I'm an idiot. Maybe not. I try to get rid of it. You don't have the right to judge me, dog. I don't give you that right. You can say what you want to say, but I'm gonna live my life exactly how I want to fucking live it. And that's the way it's gonna be. That's the way it is. All right, let's see. Wonder why. Okay, something about. Okay, Justin, I gotta scroll back and see your previous comments. Talking about something about, I think your girlfriend wonders why you won't get married to her after 8 years. Okay, so he's saying your girlfriend needs to watch this. But then again, he gave up. Hey, Justin, listen, man. Bro, you know, like I said a million times, life is short, and it's damn sure too short to be unhappy. And if this girl is not working for you, if anybody is not working for you, the quicker you end it, the quicker you can find somebody that's going to work for you. And if you're staying together with her and it's not worth it, you're basically cheating her out of time as well. Because if you're not happy, you know, she's not going to be happy. And so you're staying together, you're just fucking killing time, man. You're wasting time. Sit down, have a nice heart-to-heart conversation and say, it's not working for me. You know it's not working for you. Let's go our separate ways, be friends, get on with it. Get on with life, because she can't move forward herself until you get rid of her. After 8 years, and I mean, I'm not saying, I don't advocate marriage, anything. Marriage is a fucking piece of paper. It's ink on fucking wood, and it allows the fucking government to get involved in your life. That's all marriage is. But after 8 years, you know, if you're not happy, get the fuck out, man. Plenty of women out here. My old man has a saying. He taught me from a young age. He said, son, women are like a Greyhound bus. If you missed the bus, don't worry. There'll be another one come along in about 5 minutes. All right, don't get too upset. That's the way it is. So, no, baby, you're fine. Go ahead. Yeah.
The one who called you in the phone, Mr. Richard Skinner.
Mr. Who?
Richard Skinner.
He called me?
Yeah, on the phone right now. Telephone.
He called for Marcos?
Yeah. You are room 223, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Mark Blackford.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, the one who called you in the phone, Richard Skinner.
Richard Skinner?
Yeah.
Damn, man, I think somebody called me on my phone and rang my room. Baby, take a message for me, please, and tell them that I'm in the middle of a live stream, and tell them I'll get back with them. Just get a number for me, okay? Thank you very much, Dawn. Damn, folks, it seems to me that somebody from the live stream rang up my room and was trying to get a hold of me. I'm quite honored, but unfortunately, I'm tied up on the live stream. So Charles, I think she said Charles was calling for me. So I have to get back with you, my friend. All right, let's get back to business. Okay, using an iPhone 8 Plus. Yeah, well, I'm shooting on an iPhone 8 Plus. I do use, like some of my videos, I use this old Sony because the audio is better. But for my live streams, I'm on an iPhone 8 Plus, folks. All of my older, well, not older, but my Bikini bar videos from a few months ago, whatever, all that's shot on the iPhone 4K. But recently I've started changing it up due to just getting better audio with that old Sony. That's funny as shit, man. Because all you guys know where I'm at, right? I'm not trying to be a secret. I told you, I'm at Scorebirds Hotel, Angeles City, in the Philippines. You know, for anybody that wants to stop by and have a drink with me, I'm quite often sitting here at the bar. Anybody wants to take a swing at me, I'm right here. I don't fucking run from nobody. But if you're gonna fucking ring my room, you're gonna get, I told my secretary to take a message. I love it. Okay, can I get an autographed copy of your book? John Doe. Hey man, I'm fucking honored that you asked for that, dude. And yes and no, because here's the situation. All right, my books are created through CreateSpace, which basically means they're not even printed up until you order one. It's what's called on-demand printing. So you go to Amazon, you order one, the system spins up a book, spits it out, and sends it to you, right? I never touch it. The automation is beautiful. And if you want to write a book, you're thinking about writing a book, I highly recommend you do. And it's a lot of work to put the thing together, but once you get everything put together and uploaded into Amazon's Kindle system and the CreateSpace, you really don't touch it. You know, it's all automated. So if you're ever gonna write a book, maybe I'll do a live stream about, you know, how to write a book and get it self-published. So the way you can get an autographed copy of my book is you gotta hunt me down, man. You gotta find me wherever I'm at in the world. You gotta walk up with that book and I'll gladly sign it. Because those books never touch my hand. They go from wherever they're printed, and I think the Carolinas, they got several printing houses. They go from the printing house straight to you, wherever at, and there's printing houses in different spots of the world. And I don't even carry a copy of my book, which is stupid. I should be carrying them around, promoting them, but books are fucking heavy, and I'm already rolling with a laptop and all this camera gear. And you put books in your bag, and it's just killing me when I'm trying to travel light. So yeah, you gotta hunt me down. Now I do have some leftover books. The Righteous Insurgent, you know, Killing Sheep, The Righteous Insurgent, my first book. I do have a few boxes of those, but they're in America, and you know, you gotta hunt me down. Anybody wants a signed copy, all you gotta do is find me. Let's see. My wife never complains, Philippines bound. All right, man, you got a good wife. Bob says, who hurt you, bro? I don't know, you talking to me? Nobody fucking hurt me. You might have tried. All right, hello to all. Maybe I should just be reading everybody's names here. Okay, Snapper Rocks. I got Island Guru Malin. I want some Filipino food. Come on over here, girl. I'll cook for you. Let's see. All right, so Misha. Okay, hey, thanks for buying my book, getting it for her husband as a stocking stuffer. Thank you very much for buying my book. And JG calling me a misogynist. You know, I've been called that a lot. And a misogynist is a person who hates women. Okay, so to call me a misogynist is entirely inaccurate because I spend all of my time around women. I have very few close male friends because I spend all of my time around women. I love women. I spend all of my time with them. I cook for them. You know, I dance for them. I sing for them. I love women. A misogynist is a person who hates women. So that's inaccurate. I don't hate anybody. What I do hate is a shitty attitude. Okay? And that doesn't have to do anything with race, gender, where you live. That a shitty attitude is just a shitty person. Okay? And it just so happens that, you know, if you're trying to date in America, there's a lot of shitty attitudes with women in America. So I'm not a misogynist by definition. I don't hate women. Fuck, I love women. You know, I got 3 up in my room right now. If I hated women, why would I have 3 up in my room? That don't make no sense. Oh shit, two second row we go, or $20, man. Thank you very much. And I'll have to check back over here. So I'm not a misogynist. That's not a good argument. You can call me a lot of other things, but I love women. Okay. All right, Wiley Hanson. Yo, Mark, shut the hell up and give me a shout out, bro. You drunk, wife beaten, bastage. I think that's supposed to be bastard. All right, Wiley, thanks for joining me, man. Appreciate the kind words. James Lee asking, what's my name? My name is King Marcos. Okay, let's see. Are a lot of the comments, all right, just coming on. Looks like it's cloudy in the Philippines. Yeah, it is. It rained all day yesterday, girl. Somebody said a typhoon north of here blew through. I mean, it didn't really affect us, but yeah, there was a lot of raining yesterday going on. But what was funny is there was these 2 dudes in the pool. I mean, it's coming a monsoon, right? And there's these 2 guys staying here in the pool with these 2 chicks, and they were partying like rock stars all day in the pool. I was like, man, I love these guys. If you guys are watching this, man, I don't know you. I just saw you yesterday, but you know, it must have been your first day getting here on vacation or whatever. And it was coming a fucking monsoon, and they were partying in the pool like rock stars. It was awesome. Thank you very much, Buck99 from Brian Bergman. Thank you very much, sir. Wow. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so, all right, still got some comments here. All right, so Bob says American women need a reality check, but I have no desire to go after some ugly Thai pig instead. Come on, Bob, what are you talking about, man? Number 1, I'm in the Philippines. Okay, these are Filipinas here. And number 2, Thai girls and Filipinas are some of the most beautiful women on the planet. All right, up there with Colombian girls. I think the most beautiful, number 1, Colombian. Number 2 is Thai, and then from there it's like, you know, it's a game, it's a debate. Come on, man, that's not necessary. All right, let's see. Jessamine A, let me get a shout out. There you go, man. Jessamine, thanks for joining me. And Island Girl, yeah, tell Mary to watch another channel. Mary needs to wash her hair. Okay, here's a comment from West T that's pertinent. Today, men spend their time living in their wife's handbag and are only allowed out to play with permission. That's the same all through the West. Feminism has screwed up women. All right, man, that's a good comment, Wes. And I talk about it in my book, The King's Chronicles. And I think I'm getting backlit here, folks, because the sun's coming up. I don't know how to adjust this brightness here. But uh, in my book, I talk about that, man, because there was a time period in my life where I was like a cabin boy. And it was so bad that the girl I was living with, if she wouldn't even allow me to go like have dinner with my old man. I'd have to lie about it and say I was working, right? She don't want me to hang out with my dad because she know me and him partied all the time. And yeah, that's the feminism. Times have changed since the days of my grandfather. Shit has changed. But look at the results. People don't stay together anymore. People are shooting up fucking schools. It was much better in my grandfather's day back when he was the king of that fucking castle. He took care of his wife. His wife knew he was a fucking king, but that's just the way it was. And what we're doing today obviously is not working. All right, let's see. Yeah, Mary wants to give me all this advice, and she's on her second marriage after 32 years. So, and Mary, if you're watching, girl, I'm not wishing I'm not wishing anything bad on your marriage. But if you treat your husband the way you treated me in them comments, you'll be on your third marriage. I'll bet $5 on it. Let's see. So we're going through. Man, there's so many comments, folks. I can't keep up here. I guess just gotta like throw a dart and whatever sticks. That's the one I gotta look at. All right, so I got a fan. Let's see, or not a fan, a friend. Bob George. You're from Waikiki. All right, man. Cool, man. I hope you're doing cool in Hawaii, man. That's the coolest thing about running this. Is like I said, I grew up poor in a very small community society, and now I'm sitting in the Philippines, and I got people watching from all over the world hanging out with me. It's crazy. And I just looked over at this counter. There are 334 people watching me talk right now. Hello from San Diego, Paul MacArthur. All right, so I don't know, folks. The point of this was to just basically the simplistic point of today's live stream was just to debate why a man cannot come home after working all day, kick back in his easy chair, smoke a cigar, drink some Jack Daniels, and watch whatever he wants on the TV without his wife bitching, complaining, and threatening divorce if he don't. So I don't know. In my life, I just won't deal with that anymore. I would not deal with coming home, getting in my easy chair, and have some woman bitch at me. That's not happening. Okay? That's not fucking happening. And hey, thanks for strap slap, whatever. Hold on. Yeah, strap. Damn, so fast. Stab. Stab $5. Thank you very much, man. Connect. All right, folks. Am I back live? Somebody give me a hell yeah if we're still live. Okay, all right, cool. All right, had a little glitch there. But yeah, tap, stab. Yeah, man, I'll probably still be around Angeles City, bro. And hell yeah, man, just hit me up. Let's hang out. All right, so anyhow, my battery's got down to like 15%, folks, and I got a little business to handle today, and I really want the debate to be about, why a man can't come home and kick back in his easy chair and get treated like a king. Okay, I want that to be the debate down in the comments. I mean, you can sit there and call me everything you want to, but and I want to hear from some of my female viewers about why stab. Hey, man, Dude, you can hit. Oh man, Joe, who is this? Joe Blonix, $10, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I will keep on being me. That's the only way I know how to roll, my friend. Stap. I usually go to Tequila Reef every night about 6 p.m. Hit a margarita. So for some reason you can't get a hold of me. If I'm here in Angeles, I'm at Tequila Reef at 6, and pretty easy to find. But I'll be around, bro. Yeah. So anyhow, let's debate that. Let's debate that. I want to hear from the lady. You think you have the right to bitch at a man sitting in his easy chair, coat, smoking a cigar like the devil himself, and trying to test. What's wrong with that? Tell me in the comments, ladies, what exactly is wrong with that. If you give me just a valid argument, give me a valid argument, something that we can debate as to why it's acceptable to bitch at that dude who pays the bills. I want to hear from you. So, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right now because my battery's about to go down. And thanks for joining me on this live stream. I'm still looking at 325 people. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not a subscriber, bottom right hand corner of your screen, there's a little Overstay Road sign. Go ahead and click that. And, just ride along with me, riding through life. So, hope you have a great day, great evening, or get some sleep wherever you're at in the world. And folks, I'm gonna see you on the next adventure, my friends. Thanks to everybody who gave super chat money. If somebody went by and you know what? Actually, I figured it out. What I can do is I think I can go to this one page. Super chat. Like I told you guys, I'm a YouTube idiot, right? So actually, I know now how to give everybody a shout out. All right, so let me just go down the line because I think I missed a couple of you guys. Okay, Retired Guy says keep those videos coming. Man, thank you very much for that money, my friend. Okay, Crypto Titan, half of that, blah 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 half of that to the old lady. Thank you very much for that. Okay, and then Palinho. I hope I'm saying it right, brother. I might have got it wrong. Have a cold beer, and it's showing HUF 1000. And you know what, man? I'm not even sure what currency that is. I mean, I'm a well-versed traveler, but I'm gonna have to look that up. HUF to see where you're at, brother. So thank you very much, Joe Fury. Thank you, sir, for that super chat money. And a shout out to West T Paint Ninja GC. I think I said that right. Thank you very much. And John Doe, have a few beers. I will. Thank you, sir. Tom Youngjohn. Next time you tape a contest at Scorebirds, get a GoPro or anything better than that goddamn junk you got. Brother, you know what, man? I know the video quality was horrible, but watch that other video and I kind of explain why it was. So you can see the higher contest. So, I mean, you were right to hit me with that, dude. And, but watch that video and I kind of explain it. I probably should have just canceled the live feed, but I think there was a little bit of humor in it. So don't worry, Tom, man. I'm gonna redo it where it's good quality. Okay, Philippines bound. Have a couple beers on me. Thank you very much. Okay, Benny the Mac. Is it beer time yet in AC? Hi, King from the OZ. I don't know if I say that right, man. From Australia. When you guys do OZ, is it Aussie? OZ? How do you pronounce that? I gotta get that right. All right, Benny sent some more money. He said, King Marcos, knock this Dr. Phil shit off. Let's see some Pinot birds and drinking. All right, it's coming. And the Shadow Paladin, thank you very much. Okay, War Sausage. Okay, we back live. Great content. War Sausage, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. And then to and fro we go. All right, thank you very much. Brian Bergman, cheers. Cheers to you. Thank you. Stap, can I come visit you in the Philippines and you're coming? I want to buy some beers and hang out. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. And like I said, if for some reason you can't get in touch with me, just come to Tequila Reef at 6. I'll be over there. How do I hit you up when I get there? Okay, all right, the same. All right, so Stap, thank you. And Jojo Blonix, keep being you. Thank you for the super chat money, my friend. And like I said, man, that's the only way I know how to do it. And the reason that you're tuning in right now is because I finally decided, and I just clicked in my head that there's no more productions. I'm at a point where I am. That sounds cliche, but I'm not creating content for anybody else. Anybody. You try to impress somebody too much, it's like trying to meet a girl. If you go overboard on trying to impress some chick, there's no love there. She got nothing for you. But if you just fucking be yourself, guess what? You're gonna get the girl, and you're gonna get the views. And it took me a while to learn that lesson, and so here I am. All right, my friends, I got some business here, and plus my battery's going low, so I hope the quality of this live stream was much better. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream, the next video, the next adventure, my friends. Have a great. Once I figure out how to turn this damn thing off, I'm not real quite sure how to turn it off. Hit the live button. Fuck, I'm gonna have to just kill the power on this bitch, folks. I'm touching every part of this screen. All right, here we go. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, because I gotta run. Peace out, my friends.